There's a fly in my room. I can hear it walking. Dynamic! Guys, I'm really cold because it's raining today. Like yesterday was like fantastic weather. It was like, we're in a field of dreams with unicorns and flowers and candy bars. Whereas today it's like,
God damn it.
So yesterday you guys saw my fantastic driving skills that are just so unbelievably awesome and how I totally kept the camera in one place. Yeah, boy. Back. So I thought I would take this video to explain some of the things that I really hate about other people driving. Not me driving, because I could do something about it when, you know, I could pointlessly rant about things that I can't do anything about, because, you know, that's how I roll. I have 3 things that I really hate. First thing, people who don't use their indicators. It's like, it's just because it's just common courtesy. You use your indicator when you're changing lanes to let other people know where you're going to prevent any damage being done to either of your vehicles or either of your personal selves. What? But then you have people who are just like swerving into your lane and it's like, oh, I'm more important than you. Indicator is right there. The wheel is here, indicator is here. It's not that tricky. Usually when I see someone like that, and generally when they're behind me, and just to really tick them off and kind of try and get my point across, when I'm entering into a roundabout or I'm coming up with some streets that you could go down, I just hit my hazard lights and I know where I'm going. Second thing that I really hate, members of the 10 and 20 under club. Okay, so you may not know what that is, but basically it's people who drive under the speed limit. And it's like 10 or 20 miles under the speed limit. You're in an 80 zone and they're doing 60. And then they go into a 60 zone and they slow down to 40. Why? Why? Like, I can understand, like, today there was a couple of 10 under drivers because, I mean, it's a really wet road, it's difficult to see, it's a bit glary, so the weather contingencies and stuff like that, okay, yeah, that's fine. No, or if you have, like, a really, really old car and it's like, well, maybe your accelerator doesn't work properly or something, I don't know, it's so old you could... Looks like it's gonna fall apart. But when you have something like a ute or like a really brand spanking new car and you drive 20 miles under the speed limit, you make me want to kill you. And I have a car and I'm a female and you will, oh, you're in trouble. The third thing that I really hate kind of needs some explanation. I call it the magic diamond. Now, most of you probably have no idea what a magic diamond is, which was understandable considering that I made it up. A magic diamond is probably something that you've seen before. This is a magic diamond. Yes, the dreaded baby on board signs. The reason why I hate them and I call them the magic diamond because they turn good drivers into terrible drivers. They're like suicidal / homicidal drivers. It's always, I've never ever seen a driver with the baby on board sign that was a good driver. They like swerve into other people's lanes, they speed up, they slow down without a second's notice, you know? And it's just, they are the worst drivers to be anywhere near. And I have proof that it's the sign, just not the driver. Because a friend of mine recently had a baby, and when I say recently, I mean about 6 months ago. Anyway, and then she got one of the baby on board signs, and we were going to go somewhere, and I had my car, and she had her car, and we were going to take our cars to where we were going. I think we were going to a park, going to have a picnic, or whatever. It was being sociable. This story's got credibility. And she says, oh, Kate, look, I got one of these, the baby on board sign things. I'm going to put them on my car, so people know that I have a child on board. I'm sitting over there like, okay, do you want to advertise the fact that you got laid? I took off after her. She swerved into my lane and ran me off the road while we were on the way there. And then when she got there, I got out. I came like 10 minutes late and she's like, hey, where did you go? And I'm like, you ran me off the road. And she's like, no, I didn't. You just kind of like drove off the road. Yeah, I drove off the road because if I didn't, you would have smashed me into a tree or something. And then the other day when I saw her, she took it off because the kid wasn't in the car with her. And she was perfectly fine. She drove normal, she used her indicator, she braked and everything. And it's like, what does this thing do to people? It's just satanic or something. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm freaking hungry. So I'll see you guys next time. End. Okay, first thing that I really hate. People... Flies! Oh my god! Oh, I hate it. I will kill you. I will kill you. I will kill your family. Stay still when I'm talking to you.